Well, hello everybody. On this day, I went to an antique and vintage pop-up market. It was close to where I lived, and I was so excited to go. It was the second of its kind that I'd gone to. This one was supposed to be specifically for Christmas items, so I really wanted to go and have a look for some vintage Christmas decorations and ornaments. So I hope you enjoy coming along with me as I walk around the room. There were about somewhere between 12 and 15 vendors here that day. So please enjoy the video, and at the end I will show you what I purchased and brought home. This vendor was at the last market that I went to, and I was glad to see she was here again because I collect uranium glass and I wanted to purchase another couple of pieces from her if I could find some that were a good deal. There were two lovely ladies manning these tables here. When I asked if I could record some footage of their items that they had for sale, they asked me if I had a YouTube channel. When I told them yes I did and told them what my channel was called, they told me they watch my videos all the time. Well, I was tickled pink. I had never been recognized by anybody before, nor had I ever run into anyone who said they watched my channel. So ladies, I have to apologize. You did tell me your names and I don't remember them. So please comment down below if you're watching again and remind me of your names. It was wonderful meeting the two of you. While we were chatting, they gave me a couple of their business cards, and I also show them to everybody in my haul. I did purchase a couple of items from them and they gave me a really good deal. In this next area, there was another young lady, and she had a few vintage and antique items at her table, but what was interesting was she made some dioramas and some Christmas decorations out of a lot of the vintage items. Her things reminded me of another YouTuber, Enamor Amy. These next items are the ones that I was mentioning that she made herself. Nice little decorations. I did include this next area It was a young couple that had these paintings and drawings. They were original art for the most part, and their prices were very reasonable. This next area, the lady had quite a few vintage and older items, and it was pretty interesting, but the one that really interested me was this small child's washing set. It was authentic, and I really looked at it because it was well made and it had lasted, I'm sure, more than 100 years. It had the washboard, the old wringer stand for wringing out the water. It had a drying rack and a smaller wash tub. She said that her son had picked this up for her at an antique sale. And then I saved the best for last. This lady was also at the last sale, and I was hoping she would be at this one. She had so much vintage and antique Christmas, and I knew I would be picking up a few pieces from her. So stay tuned till the end, and you will see what I did grab when I show it in my haul.
Most of it I collected. I was really big into the Japanese stuff from the turn of the century right through the 1960s. So most of my stuff the slightly larger kind, some people from Oh, okay. So the ones that are like boxes, they're $25 each. And then there are some individual ornaments back there that are $5.
I just set him up there for fun.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody popped his head off that guy by accident.
oh my
so
goodness.
Now his brothers and him are cheaper.
Oh.
He was together.
I love this piece. It needed some work to put it back together, but I thought it was gorgeous. She had some items that I just never get to see in our area, and even if I didn't purchase too many of them, it was just wonderful to be able to see them and touch them.
Whatever you would want to offer, I'm sure I'll accept. Well, you could do e-transfer for cash, or there's an ATM machine here. These ornaments are $5 each. And then what I have left in the boxes are 25 this box set. But there's some more expensive ones that are back there that are more than $5 each.
And these, what's the price of them?
They're actually $25 each for them. I'm watching these boxes.
Pretty old, eh?
Yeah, that's really old.
Look at the wires on it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So today I went back to the vintage and antique Christmas market. It's only held, I think this is the second time they've ever held it. This one was supposed to be Christmas specific, but they did have a few other items there as well. So the first items I found, this was from a booth, a seller that I had purchased from in the last market. She had a lot of uranium glass, and from her I picked up, this is my first custard glass piece that glows. And I also got this little scoop, ladle she calls it. It's not very big. You can see it in the palm of my hand. They both glow. This one glows like the dickens. I will insert some pictures here of them glowing and more at nighttime in my cabinet because they show up a little better there. But you can see here it does glow. Both of them do glow. So she was asking 20 for this one. This is the grape and cable pattern by Northwood. It does have the N on the bottom. And this one does not have a maker's mark on it, so I'm unsure of who made that little ladle. And she was asking 15 for the little label. She gave me $5 off, so I got them both for $30. Then the next place I headed was another favorite booth. I purchased some items from this lady also. She had a lot of vintage and antique Christmas items. I got quite a few last time, and I picked up some more this time. So the first item I got was this double-sided vintage record. The graphics are phenomenal on it still. I picked up some more vintage glass ornaments, this pine cone, this little horn, this indented one, this long elongated gold one, and this cute little mushroom. Now she carries a lot of shiny brights. Some of the items I picked up were shiny brights, others didn't have a name on them. Next, I got this long strand of mercury glass beads. She had quite a few there, some shorter than others. I think this was the longest one she had. She said it's about 4 feet long, so that's a pretty good size. Then I picked up 2 Santa mugs. This one, and of course the coal paint is coming off of them because of their age. It does say Japan on the bottom. And this one as well. This one says Japan indented, and you can see the age by the crazing on the bottom. Both very nice items. Then I got this red Santa. He's fairly large. He's about 6 inches tall and in great shape. And I believe this is celluloid. And she had $25 on that. I didn't pay individual prices for these. I just bundled everything together and she gave me one price at the end. I got this small box of ornaments. I love the graphics on this box. And it says Japan on them, 30 millimeters. And I have no idea of the age. There's no age on this. But I just thought that little box is great and I will just display it the way it is. Then the last item I got from her was this vintage Santa. He's like a Russian. I don't know if he is a Russian. The tag on here does not say it. I believe it does say, see if I can turn it around here. Just says new material made in Ontario. I assume that's Ontario, Canada. So yeah, it doesn't say anything else, but you can tell his age. He's full of straw. He's not stuffed with any current fabric. And his little face is dirty, needs to be cleaned up. He's giving me the side eye, which I think is really cute. So for this one, she said for sure he was only $5, which I think is a really good deal. He is about a foot tall. Russian dolls are usually quite expensive. So for all of these items, she charged me $60. I probably paid up for most of them, but I still felt that was a fair price. Then the next booth I went to, these two ladies had some vintage items. This one is a crafted item. It is some beadwork. These are a little bit older, and she packaged them together with this little celluloid Santa in there, so that's really cute. And she was asking $4 for that. This large beaded mat, I really love the color of this one. It's quite large. It's about 16 inches either way. And she was asking $15 for that, but she gave it to me for $10. And this copper pot, we both looked at it for a little while. Neither one of us knows the purpose behind this pot, but it is in excellent shape. We said maybe it was for melting butter or candle wax. Not sure, but that was a great item. And then I spotted this last item. She had it sitting on the floor. She said it was on a stool and someone purchased the stool. I wanted it for this candle, this lucite candle. She only had the one. It was stuck in this copper candle holder. Someone had it in there with some real sticky two-sided tape, and she was afraid to take it out. She didn't want to break it, so she said that was up to me. I just wanted the candle, but she gave me the whole thing for $10. She was asking $12. Says this is made in Italy. This part here is a little loose. I may see if I can tighten that up a little bit. And then I will use this because I do have quite a bit of copper now in my displays. And when I was done talking to her, I was filming a little bit at her booth. And she happened to ask me if I had a YouTube channel, and I laughed and said, yes, I did. Told her who I was, and they said they watched my channel, they love my videos, and so I said I would give them a shout out. It's the first time anybody has recognized me, so it felt kind of strange. So thank you, ladies, both for pleasant talking to you and for your items. I got a card from her. I do not remember their names. There was two of them, and I apologized for that. I should have wrote them down, but I will insert a picture of her card here. They have a business. They make maple syrup. And yeah, so I'll insert their card. Thank you once again, ladies. I had a good time there at that booth. Then the last couple items I got were just these two ornaments, simply because they are part of my color scheme for around my tree. So I just picked these up. The lady wanted $2 each, so I didn't argue with her. I just paid her $2 each. And that is my haul from the Vintage and Antique Market today, held just outside Pembroke, Ontario. I really enjoy going to this market. Hopefully they have more in the future. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope everybody has a great week.